Auto insurance rates are more expensive now than ever across the nation and right here in Southern California. But some cities are actually far more expensive to insure your vehicles than others.
And this is kind of surprising. On your side, Kristine Lazar is here to tell us how much more we can expect to spend on insurance this year and which cities come with the highest price tags.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of them are here in LA County for the state of California, but we are not nearly as high as some of the surrounding states like Nevada or even over to Florida, Michigan, those much higher. And it's not just your personal insurance, but if you're a small business owner, those commercial rates, they are also going up as well. Last year, the average California driver only saw about a 1% increase in their auto insurance premiums. This year, researchers at LendingTree say you can expect about 11.5% increase, leaving drivers and also some small business owners with a fleet of vehicles with sticker shock.
Kerrygold Plumbing is a small business in the San Fernando Valley that has been around for 44 years. But this is the first year they have ever seen such a steep hike in their auto insurance premiums.
Right now we have 12 vehicles. Some of them we don't even use on job sites or anything like that, but we're paying around $58,000 a year.
Up from about $38,000 last year. That's a more than 55% increase.
And we don't really have a choice. We have to pay it to keep in business, and there's not a lot of carriers that will write commercial policies.
So you can't even really shop around?
No, we can't shop it at all. There's one other carrier, and they were, I think, double.
Across the nation, LendingTree expects auto insurance rates to increase more than 12.5% this year. Here in California, the average driver will likely see an 11.5% increase.
So this is independent of your driving record. Even if nothing changed from 2023, you could see your insurance go up by an average of 11.5%.
But there are cities that are more and less expensive to insure your car in. According to LendingTree's analysis, the most expensive city in the state is Beverly Hills at more than $3,000 a year for auto insurance. Number 2, Tarzana, followed by Van Nuys, West Hollywood, and North Hollywood, rounding out the top 5. In fact, the 30 most expensive cities to insure your vehicle in the state are right here in LA County.
Why are we seeing such a steep increase across the board?
It's a couple of factors, right? While inflation has started to slow down, cars continue to just be more expensive to repair and replace. And this is something that's happening across the country.
As for the largest rate hike in the nation, according to LendingTree's report, neighboring Nevada with an average increase of 28% for its drivers this year. But the most expensive premiums are in Michigan at more than $4,400 a year and Florida with close to $3,000 a year.
Why are some states higher than others?
Well, it all comes down to the negotiations that happen between insurance companies and, the state's insurance commissioners.
And here in California, we have one of the most consumer-friendly regulatory agencies. Insurance companies must publicly file all rate changes with the Department of Insurance, and the commissioner must approve them. Back in December, the department issued a warning to auto insurance companies, telling them they must write policies for all qualified good drivers. But if you do get a ticket, LendingTree's insurance expert says expect to see your premium increase more than 100%.
In light of all these rate hikes, it might be better to just drive very safe in 2024.
The most expensive vehicles to insure, EVs, with the Tesla Model X and Model Y topping the list. The cheapest vehicles to insure, according to LendingTree, the gas-powered Honda CR-V and the Ford F-150.
And the least expensive city to insure your vehicle in California, Mount Shasta in Northern California at roughly $1,300 a year. That's less than half of what it costs when you live in Beverly Hills. And nearby Brentwood is one of the least expensive cities in LA County to insure your car, with an average yearly premium of $1,788. Other cities with below average premiums, Capistrano Beach, Joshua Tree, Ventura, Goleta, Yucaipa, San Clemente, and Seal Beach. Now joining us now to talk about why one city is more expensive than the next and how to save money on your premium is Janet Ruiz with the Insurance Information Institute. Janet, thanks for joining me this morning. So I think the big question people have, why are some cities more expensive than others to insure your car, even if they're close to one another?
Some cities have more expensive claims costs. It could be theft, it could be accidents, it could be people driving more expensive cars. So all those things go into the cost for your insurance when you live in a particular city.
So regardless of where you live, people want to save money, especially when they see their rates going up. What steps can drivers take to reduce their premium and get the best deal?
Well, it's important to shop and compare, and there are really good comparison tools online. And then look at what type of car you're going to buy if you're purchasing a new car, and check the safety ratings. IIHS has safety ratings for cars, and some are much safer than others. Another important thing to do is ask for a higher deductible if you can afford it. So if you have a $500 deductible, but you can actually afford $1,000, increase that deductible and you will save money on your premium. Reduce your coverage if you're driving an older car. Maybe you don't need comprehensive or collision if it's really not worth much money at this point. And you can buy your homeowners and auto insurance from the same company. This is called bundling, and this will often get you a very good discount. There are loyalty discounts when you stay with a company for a long time. There's good driver discounts when you drive safely, as we heard earlier. Very important to drive safely, and less accidents will mean less expensive claims. Take advantage of low mileage discounts. If you really don't have much of a commute or you take public transportation, that could greatly reduce your premium. Ask about other discounts with the insurance company that you're with, and then if you think you need a lower premium and you might be able to get one, again, shop and compare.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you so much for being with us. And I know also I've heard that if you take a defensive driving course, you can also lower your premium with that. I know you have to take like a certified course, but that would work as well.
Yes, defensive driving courses are great. Senior driving courses, good driver student discounts. Ask your insurance agent for every discount available.
All right. Thank you, Janet. Thanks for being with us today with some great advice on how to save money. And really, that's the ticket, right? Shop around. I hadn't shopped around for a long time. I'd been with the same insurer, but we got a new car. Everything went up. And so now that's what I'm doing. I'm shopping around, and already it looks like I'm going to save quite a bit of money just by doing that. So
and hopefully you can go back to your original insurer and say, like, hey, I found a better rate. Just lower this for me.
Does it
I
look
don't know.
like that?
We'll see. We're not
Okay.
there yet because there's some holding periods that you have to be in. But I'm definitely going to go back to my original insurer who I've been with for like 20 years and say, hey, can you match it? And if they can't, you know what? Cash is king. I'll be moving on.
Right? Yeah, shop around. That's great advice.
Thank you, Kristine.